following contest is the men's Wargames match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, Wargames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the Wargames begin!
Main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's just him, Uso.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Now is not the time to feel Usi. It is time for War Games, and there is no one better to set it off than main event Jey Uso.
I agree with you, Corey. Jey knows the perils of this combat. He knows what it takes to win and what it takes to be in that main event.
Started off War Games for the Bloodline in his first War Games match. That night he went the distance and scored the pinfall that won the match for his family. Now, can Jey Uso repeat that main event performance tonight?
We are about to see something good.
Representing the Bloodline from Pacific Islands, weighing in at 209 pounds, Tama Tonga!
Being the one to kick off a War Games match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start.
Well, lucky for him, he won't have to wait too long until the cavalry arrives.
That's right, this team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
It's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is War Games.
The first 2 combatants are locked in and War Games is underway.
Definitely not an enviable position for anyone to be in.
Yeah, Saxon, you've already gone through hell by the time the War Games officially starts.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Big elbow.
Jey puts a stop to that. Oh!
Boom! Oh! Bam! In a War Games match, it's go big or go home. This is one way to do it.
And doing it in the steel-lined trench only adds an extra element of danger to the situation.
Great counter! Oh, using the rope to their advantage.
Attacking the arm.
Not a whole lot you can do with a buck wing, guys. In a team environment like this, you really have to be on the same page, don't you, Corey?
You need more than that, Cole. Walking into War Games, you have to assume that your opponents have a better game plan than you. Staying one step ahead and trying to predict what they'll do should help you greatly.
Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage. Jumping clothesline! What agility!
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, right to the throat. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings. Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos of this match.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Sent flying over to the other ring.
Just taunting him with the chair now, aiming to injure for sure.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Good defense.
Power slam incoming, no.
From behind him with inverted DDT. Ooh. Kick and an uppercut. Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. Being carried around with ease.
Down in a hurry. Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight. And over to the other ring he goes. What impact! Right in the kisser. Oh, that should strike fear in your opponent. Bang!
Oh my goodness. Slingshot, man, shoulder tackle.
Gets him with the counter. Fends off the attack with an elbow. Headbutt. Oh, impressive counter.
What a clothesline.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now? Take off.
He begins to climb the wall of the Wargames cage.
And we've seen what guys can do off of the side of that cage.
Taking the most extreme risk possible. But will it ultimately pay off?
How do you come back from that?
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Shifts it back onto him. Compromised position here. The old man in. He's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
Things are no longer about to be even in this one, and he wants to make sure of that. Entering the ring and assessing the situation. Russian leg sweep. Boom. And Jay saw it coming. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Big back body drop.
What elevation. And he barely evades. Oof, getting kicked out by surprise. Boom!
Barbed wire back to the head. What cruelty.
Any one of these attacks can cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many. Uso splash! Will Jay end this? After all we've seen, these men are still not finished.
There's a fire burning inside these competitors that won't allow them to quit.
Caught in a bad position here.
And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner. And Sikoa gets rooted. Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Momentum into a...
Going for it. Trying to step through.
Roll on their belly.
Boston Crab applied it, trying to find a way out, using his power to escape. Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds.
Back suplex.
entry, things have gotten that much more grueling.
Getting carried around, bad spot to be in.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
Meet him at the pay window.
No, just shredding into their opponent with that barbed wire. Oh no, barbed wire to the head. That's just grotesque. I am feeling a titanic shift rolling through this crowd right now.
You're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now.
Stiff punch. Jimmy dodges out of that.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
He's heading up top. Thinking big.
And Jay is fighting through the fatigue.
Jey Uso has the advantage here. Face first in the turnbuckle.
And now Jay gaining another wind with that attack.
Jay's been initiated throughout and remains one behind.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing.
Rearing way back. Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
That's worked for Sikoa before. He's able to fend off the attack.
Numbers about to even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside. No! Holy hell! That's it! That's it!
I can't believe the decision to jump off the top of the cage.
I think that was decided before every
Double leg takedown on their opponent, trying to step through.
He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The extreme Wargames mentality is taking over.
Samoa drop!
Low blow. How cheap is that?
Liar straight to the dome. Pure chaos. Carnage and scraps of table everywhere.
Taking the brutality of the American. Get ready for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment. The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight. Oh man, he is more than fired up right now.
Oh my God.
Again, the torso is touched. The core of the entire anatomy can dramatically slow your movement down.
Able to evade. Holy moly! Throwing a switch like it was a meat pie.
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Meanwhile, we see The Rock.
Sent into the corner. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Goodness! Nothing but brutality with that barbed wire.
That's lights out. You can count to 100. Oh, God. Knee meets thick.
That was vicious. You can't take any more of that. This must be over.
Meanwhile, we have Sikoa.
Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin and down we go.
Will that prove to be enough this time?
There's two. I mean, you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Reigns in the corner. Reigns got all of it. Feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
Will it be?
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Incredible resiliency. He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. Uso.
And now Jimmy Uso. While the high risk doesn't pay off. What a headbutt. Vicious.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Picture perfect from The Rock.
Any more hits in that area could leave him dizzy. Oh, what a clothesline.
Lining up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the look.
Sky high. Oh, man. Cover. And an effective pin.
How did he do that?
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring. Taken down to the canvas. And meanwhile, Sikoa.
Winding up.
And so he may get the 5 count right here.
I think so.
Kicks out after 1.
He's still got life in this matchup.
And well-timed maneuver there. And more at this could do it. And there's the save. Let's keep fighting.
Starting to scale up the war.
And there's the cover. He stops the count for his partner. Meanwhile, we see Sikoa.
From behind, back suplex. Ooh.
Here's the cover for the win, for the win. 2 kicks out. And Jimmy Uso is done.
Here are your winners!
After a predictably hard-fought War Games match, here are our winners.
Yeah, these two teams gave it everything they had and then some. But in the end, only one team could stand tall as the victor of War Games.